What's up guys, Shiva with Bania. In this video, I'm going to give you a review on Ultra 85. So Ultra 85 is actually a prequel of Logic's sophomore album, The Incredible True Story. And whereas Ultra 85 takes place in 2085. In the sophomore album, Kai and Thomas were wandering in space in the search of new habitable place. While they were in the search, they were studying human history through films and music albums. And speaking of music and movies, they were learning racism through that. Like the way he says, why do white people have to investigate everything? Which brings me to the best discussion that happened in this whole album. And I want everybody's participation down in the comment section. So who is a better director, producer, film writer, and everything? Is it Quentin Tarantino or Christopher Nolan? Now we'll be like, Belia, how do you know this album takes place in 2093? Well, in this album, there is a skit in which the spaceship discovers there is another ship with its distress call, and the AI of Kai's spaceship goes to the motherboard of the spaceship that gave that ship a distress call, and then it reads the date and time, which is 2093. Now coming to Ultra 85. Surprisingly, this android or this AI has a name. It's Rosaline or ATM. And in this project or LP, we actually get to see the meeting, how Kai and Thomas meet. Kai is far from home and he's extremely nervous, whereas Thomas, it seems like Thomas has been in this race or in this search for a long time because he has huge hopes for a habitable planet with greens and ocean. Now let's talk about Logic in this album. Logic schooled us on mindset and setting clear goals and sticking to it even when you lack faith. Meaning, believing in what you want to become so firmly that after a decade that the world will have clones of you. The way he has put it, it was extremely beautiful, lovely. Back in 90s rap, nobody was talking about mental issues. But in this era, if a guy has some mental fucking issues, like Ye is bipolar, he's depressed. For the community, for the whole world, it is mental illness because it is he. But let the genders be reversed. If a girl talks about, or a female artist talks about being bipolar or being depressed, the world will take this as a mental condition. And the world will surely talk about it in a positive and constructive way. That's why this song, Innerstellar, really hits me to my G spot. I mean, I was crying listening to that song. Like, Interstellar is like space and planets. Interstellar is space within you. The mayhem, the chaos that your mind is going through, it is a that when you're anxious, when you're depressed, you should listen to this song. You know, I cannot put my feelings in words when I talk about this song, but you should listen to this song. When I start reviewing an album, I have a notepad on me and I write the name of the song and what is the significance of that song and list it down. In every song, my notepad had the same lines. I was like, bars. That was a really good wordplay, bro. And I sometimes feel like that would easily be a triple entendre if I dissect it enough. In other words, lyricism was at its peak. No album is 100% perfect and it has its needs too. We will talk about it in a bit. The skits were the most interesting part of this album. Logic is talking about his pain, Logic is talking about his plan, Logic is talking about struggles, and parallelly, the way the space story is going on, the wandering around in the space, trying to find a new planet, it is amazing. Two stories in one thing. This is some Quentin Tarantino kind of shit. You know, the way stories revolve around the characters and ultimately it combines. This is how this album was. Now, I think you have guessed my favorite director. Seriously speaking, skits were the greatest and most important part of this album. Without the skits, this album is nothing. I was really happy to see that Logic does not want his creativity to be hampered, just like Lupe Fiasco. When I talked about clones, I can see many Logic kind of rappers out there, but nobody is as good as Logic. And the music industry, especially in rap, it is very repetitive. The things they talk about is bitches, money, bling, club, harding, hopes. That's it. And some of these words mean the same. But the work Logic put out, it was not duplicated. It was not repetitive. It was nothing. It was new. It was new to my ears. And that actually brought a lot of curiosity in me. I could not stop listening to this whole album. I was, no, fuck the dinner. I was listening to this album because I want to know what's going on, how the story ends. It is so exciting. It's like Quentin Tarantino movie. But hey, come here. Logic is half black, who appears white to my eyes. And just like Eminem, he takes this community, this rap game, this genre very seriously like Eminem. From RAP, rhymes and poetry, to competitiveness, Logic does not lag behind. For the song Deja Vu, he was so ballsy that he said he can go toe to toe with Eminem. But that was in a competitive way, and also shout out to his song Homicide. But you know Eminem is an arrogant motherfucker. Yes, I'm a stan, and I know he is an arrogant guy. And if he takes this song in the wrong way, we could possibly see friendly beef with Eminem and Logic, and that will be very lovely to see. Most of my reviews have a lot of complaints on production, but production in this project is top notch. I have zero critics on it, especially the song Favela. This song has a production like Dr. Dre and Wu-Tang kind of production with modern flow and modern bars. That was lovely. However, flows. This is the critic that I have on this album. Yeah, Logic is super fast. His tongue-twisting wordplay that goes in a super fast manner makes you mumble and makes it impossible to recite this whole verse. Yeah, he raps so fast that sometimes to my ears it sounds like mumble. But Logic has to work on his flows. His flows are getting repetitive. Basically, in this whole project, Logic lacks flows. And that is not all. With Drake in the rap game, I actually crave for more melodies in rap song. Yeah, that is what we like in rap songs. And in this project, the only melody that was hooked into my mind was oh, while we are talking about Drake, if you talk about arrogant bars, Drake's arrogant bar sounds like a butter knife to Logic's machete-like arrogant bars. With that being said, this is what I read the songs. And this is what I rate the album. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Have a good time. Peace.